What's happening Wednesday?
I love Sex in the City. Hey, look at me, I brought my cat again. I love Sex in the City. Holy crap, that hurt my throat. Guess what we did?
We watched Sex in the City, the movie.
We did. And
Yes.
I somewhat thought it was okay.
Yes, okay. That's sports fans. This is What's Happening Wednesday. This is Carrie and Bizarro Fat Joe.
And our two cats, apparently.
And our two cats because
I was singing.
He was singing, and Kaylee doesn't like it when he sings
Kaylee
like that.
does not like it when I sing. She will come up and bite me.
Well, she didn't bite you then.
She will come up and bite me, though. I've had her do it.
Yes, I've been there. I've seen it. She's also done it to me. Kaylee doesn't like singing.
She likes punk music, but she just,
She likes to hear it from the actual artist and not us. But yeah. So we, if you remember last week, we talked about our plight involving finding the movie Sex and the City. And
woke up this morning,
and it was back on HBO Max.
Yeah.
And you want to know what else is on HBO Max?
One of the greatest movies ever made.
Which
Mannequin
is?
2 on the Move. And also Mannequin 1.
Mannequin 1. Which is really great. It's on HBO Max. That's what we're talking about. And it's really cool because up until today, you couldn't find
anything.
You couldn't find Mannequin anywhere. So
I think you could find Mannequin 2 on stuff.
So, yes, you could. Which was the really strange part. You could not find Mannequin anywhere.
It's weird the movies you kind of cannot find. Like, I can't find Surf Ninjas anywhere.
But you can find it on YouTube.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You totally found it on YouTube. That's right. I gotta watch that.
Yeah. So, yes, Mannequin is on HBO Max.
And Mannequin 2.
And
on the Move.
Mannequin 2. But Mannequin specifically because we watched Sex and the City.
Starring
the movie.
Kim Cattrall.
Starring
Should have paid her more.
Cattrall. Should have paid her more. Should have treated her better, apparently.
Should have treated her better and paid her more because she is the fucking glue to that show.
Yeah, I watched And Just Like That, and it, past the Peloton induced heart attack, it was not as much fun as when Samantha was there. But anyways, Joe, you watched Sex and the City, the movie.
I did.
And
I just
did you like it?
I liked it, but I did not find it as good as I found the few episodes of the show.
Okay.
Like, especially those last 2 episodes. I really liked those. That was a good ending to the show. I think it could have ended there.
It could have ended there. And in fact, if they wanted, I am of the viewpoint that if they wanted to just end it and be completely done after that movie is over, that first movie, they should have. Because I really, looking back, did not like the second movie. Did not. So.
I don't know if I'll watch the second movie then.
But anyways, okay. So we are only bringing this up because we mentioned it last week in our plight involving,
Me finding things that I liked that I thought I hated.
Yes. But we're going to take a little bit of a sabbatical from that conversation this week. Beyond
and
just
talk
what
about the news.
Talk about
the news. The news.
So yesterday, James Gunn.
This is the news.
This is the news. Yesterday, James Gunn. The James Gunn announced to the world the beginning of his slate for him and Peter Safran.
And I am excited.
DC.
I'm excited for one thing in particular. Well, two things really.
There's a couple things that are really cool.
That I'm really excited for. There's 2 big ones though.
Now, if you follow my channel, you know that I've started doing this recent Geek News Daily thing. And yesterday, everybody and their brother was talking and doing videos about this major news. And it was really the only news I freaking cared about. So when everybody and their brother is doing this video, I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm not going to do my geek video today. And I'm not doing it today because I'm doing What's Happening Wednesday. But I'll be back tomorrow with Geek News Daily, and we'll catch up on some stuff that I missed. So tune into that. Anyways, we decided we're going to talk today about James Gunn because, well, you know, everyone and their brother is doing the James Gunn announcement video, so why not us? Right?
Right.
Okay.
I'm excited.
So, yeah.
I'm excited for all of it, but I'm really excited for 2 things, man. Do you know what 2 things they are?
I know what they are, and just let that trickle down. Let that kind of simmer. Because I have a plan. Okay.
You know who else has a plan?
James Gunn.
The Cylons also have a plan.
Yes, I know. The Cylons have a plan.
Alright, I'm just letting you know. The Cylons have a plan.
The Cylons definitely have a plan. If you ever encounter a Cylon...
I don't know if I'm fucking encountering a Cylon. I don't know if I'm...
They made many copies. You don't know which number of Carrie this is.
I'm rewatching Battlestar Galactica.
He is watching.
We could be over with this conversation, though. But they do have a plan.
They have a plan.
Yes.
And you know who else does?
Starbuck?
Yeah, she's going to get them to Earth.
Maybe.
If you've never seen Battlestar Galactica, spoiler alert.
Maybe eventually.
They
get to Earth and it's all fucked up, and then they have to get to other Earth.
Yes.
Remember that?
Yes.
It's all nuclear and radiated and shit like that.
Yeah. Because, you know, stuff gets fucked up easily. But anyways, so James Gunn is a man that gives promises and he delivers on them. And that first promise he gave us was that we would know the
Gods
beginning.
And monsters.
We would know the beginning of his idea for the DCEU.
No, just the DCU now.
Just the DCU now. It is just the DCU now.
Yep.
He is ready to marvel. Ha! I did not intend that.
Waka,
Words.
Jesus Christ.
I didn't intend that.
That was bad.
That was unintentionally bad. But anyways, James Gunn, Peter Safran, thank you, gentlemen. We have this announcement that you can watch on his Twitter if you are the kind of person that's like, maybe I watch it myself.
I'm assuming if you're watching this, you have already watched that.
Probably. And you're looking for a reaction to the news. And that's what we're going to give you. That's what we're doing right here. First of all, the announcement started with them, with Tim Gunn. Not Tim Gunn. This is not Project Runway. James Gunn talking about how it's going to be done in chapters. And the first chapter is referred to as Gods and Monsters. Dun dun dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun. Yes. It's going to include major and some not so major DC characters, because that's what he does. I mean, y'all know who James Gunn is. Y'all know what he did at Marvel. Y'all know what he's capable of. Let's not worry about that right
Slither.
now. We all know. We all know what he does. So, he is a man that can incorporate the major stuff and incorporate the minor stuff and make gold. Okay? Let's just...
Did you say gold?
Gold.
Oh, yeah.
That's a hint.
Gold.
That's a hint for later.
One of my favorite things.
Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy. So, woo-wee. Let's dive into it. Gods and Monsters. Okay, so one of the first things that we're going to talk about that he announced is a little thing, an animated series called Creature Commandos.
Pretty pumped for this, man. I want to see this.
Yeah, I'm not too familiar.
Nor am I, but I am pumped because it sounds pretty cool from what I read on it.
It's going to be an animated series. It's about classic monsters.
You want to know what's cool about the animated series?
What's that?
That these people that use their voice, they'll also be in movies, maybe.
That is one of the things he did mention. That
So that's kind of cool.
And this is across the animated board for.
So are they? Oh no! Now I wonder something. Are they just starting fresh with their animated movies too? Then, because they're all going to be in universe.
Who knows?
Cool.
We'll have to wait and see on this one. Now, one of the things I should mention before we go any further and we dive back into talking about Creature Commandos is one of the things that James Gunn did mention is that this is only a piece of what they're planning to do in this first chapter of Gods and Monsters. This is what they have fleshed out so far so that they could do an announcement like this. There is other stuff. There's other stuff that could pop up that wasn't even mentioned in this video, in this first part of the plan. So, hang tight. If maybe you were wishing to see something that you didn't see, maybe you still have a chance. But anyways, Creature Commandos.
I'm with you, man. No Captain Carrot. Oh, God, I was a bit bummed myself, but it's okay, man. I'm still holding out.
With a man like James Gunn, that Captain Carrot might happen. But anyway, the Creature Commandos. This is about classic monsters that fought zombies. But what they're going to be doing is they're going to be bringing it into the present day. They do not have the cast yet for the voices. However, like we were mentioning, this is going to be one of those situations where they're looking for actors that can do the voices that can also show up in live action. So like whenever the voice you hear is going to be the face you see. I like that. It's pretty cool. I like that idea. What do you think about that, Joe?
I think it's pretty cool, man.
Yeah. Here's one that I think that we're all, both of us are kind of interested in. And this is the show. It's a live action show called Waller.
Yes. It's a follow-up, right, to Peacemaker?
It is a follow-up to Peacemaker, and it is going to be basically penned and prepared by Jeremy Carver. He is involved. It looks like the Viola Davis is still going to be starring as Amanda Waller.
Thank you.
And it looks like that the spin-off series is going to involve Amanda Waller teaming up with some of the people from Peacemaker. So
fucking Amanda Waller.
Interesting, fun stuff.
God, I love to hate her.
So, the first movie that we're talking about here, they're going to set the stage for the movie film universe main continuity with the first superhero. That'd be Superman. Bringing truth, justice, and a better tomorrow to movie screens everywhere.
Superman
Legacy. This is the Superman reboot that everybody has been talking about, that James Gunn has been talking about, that was promised, and
it's not an origin story.
It's not an origin story. He made sure to preface that, considering the fact that it is going to be a younger version of the hero. So there we go. No official casting, but it's due right now for release July 11th, 2025. A TV show, a live action TV show that's coming is Lanterns.
Pretty pumped for this, man. This will be fun.
So basically what we've got is kind of, you have a Green Lantern show that is going to be centering around the exploits of Hal Jordan and John Stewart.
And they said maybe other Lanterns,
and
so we could maybe get Guy Gardner.
You may still get your Kyle Rayner, your
Yes.
Guy Gardner, your Joe.
Kilowog.
Kilowog, your, all that fun stuff, guys. It's, it's all a possibility. But the main focus of the show will be those two Green Lanterns, and it's supposed to be kind of like a buddy cop, true detective.
True detective, though. No,
type
true
thing.
detective. When they say true detective, I think they mean like kind of dark.
Like kind of dark.
Yeah, because that's a dark show. That's
okay.
Yeah, first season was anyway.
They're leaning into like this whole like, the phrase "space cops"
Well, that's kind of what they are.
I mean,
Kind of what they are.
Space cops. That phrase was used. The reference to True Detective was used, and it is going to be a live action TV show on HBO Max. And the next one that we're going to be talking about, another live action show, The Authority.
This is the potential to be real fucking cool.
This is the potential to be real cool. Guys, this is one of those things where, if you're not familiar with The Authority, they started out in Wildstorm. It's a Warren Ellis. Oh gosh, the other name is eluding me right now. The other creator, but Warren Ellis penned it, and it is a group that also saw some DC love recently.
Yeah.
With Superman and the Authority,
which was dope.
And Superman's War World saga.
Though it was a canon, who knows? Because it started off in the weird 60s.
Well, the War World saga part is definitely canon.
Superman and the Authority.
I understand. We could go a whole other show talking about.
Yeah, we've already had this conversation.
We've had this conversation not on recorded conversation, but we've spent at least a few car rides, hour or two long car rides, just talking about Superman and the Authority, and yeah, that's how that went down. But we'll talk about that another time, maybe. However, this is a group of people that are, to kind of put it in a nutshell, a group of people that aren't afraid to do the wrong thing for the right reasons. And so that sometimes means doing the wrong thing and breaking, moral codes or what have you. And it is, of course, the group that Superman did take with him to War World.
They were
yes.
very helpful.
Especially Manchester Black.
Especially Manchester, yes.
R.I.P.
Oh, God. I forgot.
You almost forgot that part.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Manchester Black. If you heard a buzzing, that was a alarm, so I apologize for that. That goes off on my phone every day. The next thing we're going to talk about, this is something that I can see the potential in, but it is the thing that I personally am least excited about, and that's Paradise Lost.
Yeah, I'm least excited about that one too. I mean, it could be really cool though.
Now, if you do not know, Paradise Lost is basically going to be as James Gunn described it, like a Game of Thrones-esque type of show that's going to center around early politics of Themyscira, before the birth of Wonder Woman, before the birth of Diana. Yeah.
This is the one I know least about because I didn't really read up about it because it just kind of sounded meh.
If there is any actual, written content out there involving this, I think that the only thing I can think of right now that's been recent
Wonder Woman Historia
would be Wonder Woman Historia.
Which was wonderful.
Yeah. If there's any other, I put this to our audience, if there's any other content out there that could possibly be something that we would be interested in taking a look at to give us an idea of what to look forward to with the show, please let us know in the contents. Hit us up in the contents, or not contents, the comments, or message me on Instagram. Because I mean, I'd like to be excited about it. I'm not a person that just wants to throw it all out just because I'm not familiar with something. The next one I'm going to be talking about is The Brave and the Bold. This is a movie. This is going to be the entrance of Batman into...
And the Bat family.
In the Bat family.
They said.
Because
and Damian.
This is going to have to do with the Grant Morrison story, The Brave and the Bold, that introduced Damian Wayne. So, of course, if you're introducing Damian Wayne, you're going to be introducing other members of the... I don't know even why I said it that way in the first place. Other members of the Bat community and Bat family.
They're a family.
Bat family. So, yeah. So, it answers one of the questions that was just kind of out there right now, was what is to become of Matt Reeves' Batman?
That is going to be Elseworlds. They're going to name.
Yes.
Which I'm so excited for.
Yes.
That's my number one thing I'm excited for. Batman 2.
Is that we're going to still get the next thing that I'm going to talk about, which is the Batman 2. This is what they're kind of referring to as the Reaververse or something like that. They are not doing away with the Batman sequel starring Robert Pattinson. They are also not going to be doing away with the Penguin series that's going to be coming. And there's also the possibility of another series underneath that belt.
They had the GCPD series, but I think that got canned.
I think it did. Now, the Batman 2 does have a scheduled premiere date, and that is October 3rd, 2025.
So long away!
And at this time is still going to be featuring Robert Pattinson in the title role.
Nice. Give me more. Give me more of our pets, Batman. The Batman.
Mm-hmm. Other projects that they are including in this whole Elseworlds thing would be the Joker series of movies that has Joaquin Phoenix in it.
We still gotta watch it.
We gotta still watch it all the way through.
We haven't seen it all the way through yet.
So another one that was part of the announcement yesterday, we just got a few more to talk about. Congratulations to Tom King, because his entire series, Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow,
I am pumped for this.
Apparently inspired a movie to be slated
for this.
Entitled Supergirl. Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow.
I loved that comic.
I know you did. It didn't quite hit a chord with me. But we got all 8 issues, guys.
Yeah, we do. You should read them. They're great. They're great.
If you're a spec person, we got all 8. Okay. It's basically going to kind of like center around the whole differences between the way things worked out for Supergirl versus the way things worked out for Clark for Superman, which is another thing that kind of gets it. The only other thing that I've seen do that and do that kind of well was the Supergirl Arrowverse series, which I did watch some of the beginning of, where it did document the fact that while they were both sent out at the same time, Superman ended up on Earth pretty quick, and it took a while for Kara. So that would be nice. That would be fun. I know that a lot of people really loved that Tom King miniseries.
It was so good.
Yeah, and it's getting a movie now.
I'm excited. I love Supergirl.
Oh, so another film. That's going to be really cool, kind of going along the whole realm of the monsters part.
Yeah, buddy.
Would be Swamp Thing is getting a movie.
And Alan Moore already hates it.
That was a meme. That was a funny meme. Alan Moore has not, to my knowledge, spoken.
He hasn't spoken about it.
On the prospect of Swamp Thing being made into a major motion picture.
And it's supposed to be all the horror elements, which is gonna be fucking cool, man.
Yeah.
I hope that this rules because I love Swamp Thing.
You know who would be really cool if it's not James Gunn directing that? Raimi.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. That'd be pretty.
Let me borrow Mr. Raimi. So we have one other.
My most excited thing ever. I mean, there was one other project that would have been more exciting for me, but they'll never do that one.
So Joe has been personally waiting.
He heard me. He heard me say, "Hey, you make this show for me."
Joe has been personally campaigning for 3 characters to be in the DCU. 1, Plastic Man.
Yeah.
2.
Somebody make it happen right now.
2, Jonah Hex.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
3,
Jonah.
The character that he heard you, baby.
He did. He heard this one though.
He's like, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna make an HBO Max TV show based on Booster Gold.
Hell fucking yeah, dude. This has got such potential, man. Booster Gold is the shit. He is such a fucking piece of shit sometimes too, and I love him. I love him.
He is as James Gunn said, and I'm paraphrasing here, a loser that wants to be a superhero.
Yeah, he's a loser, and I love him.
And so yeah, those are the major announcements. Another thing that was sure to be announced was that anything that's still there, that's in the can, that hasn't been released yet. Those are still happening. And those are Shazam! Fury of the Gods. That's releasing next month, I believe.
Yeah, I think so.
The Flash movie is happening. Blue Beetle is happening. Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. The Flash, he's really excited about it. So
apparently it's the end of that universe and the beginning of the new
they're
one.
using it to...
Like a Flashpoint.
Like a Flashpoint. Reboot the universe. It would seem that Aquaman is going to be part of the universe. As right now it seems like Jason Momoa is staying Aquaman.
Really? They said that?
It looks like it because Aquaman is going to be a part of... Aquaman is releasing after The Flash.
Yeah, but I don't think that's how that works. Is it? Is that how that works? All right.
The Flash is going to be the reboot, and then after that you have...
No, he said the first movie was Superman.
Well, of his plan that he's doing. That's my understanding.
I don't know. That's weird that Jason Momoa would stay Aquaman, but alright, whatever. Use him as Lobo.
Yeah. So he would say that he did mention in some circles that an actor would not be two different roles. They're not going to do something like that. So either he's staying as Aquaman or he's going to be Lobo, but never both.
Yeah.
So, yes. That's it. That's what we've got so far. Like I mentioned, I think I mentioned that this is just the bare bones. There's going to be stuff that's probably going to be added to it. So, stay tuned to announcements and everything like that. But that is the official word from Mr. James Gunn.
Yay, James Gunn. Yeah, Booster Gold. Yeah, Swamp Thing. Woo!
So I'm going to take a wild guess and say that your most anticipated items between this is going to be Booster Gold.
Yes. Well, my most anticipated is the Batman 2. I'm not going to lie about that. That is my most anticipated fucking thing.
Yeah, I love the Batman
But for the new universe, it is Booster Gold, for sure.
Yeah, I loved the Batman, and I'm very, very excited that we're going to see Robert Pattinson continue the role that I think he was born to play. I think that if you have not seen the Batman yet, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know how you're spending your weekends. Because, yeah, you almost had to take, like, a day to watch that because it's over 3 hours. Yeah.
I think I might watch it tonight.
We watch it a lot.
I know.
We've gotten to the point where, like, remember on New Year's Day, I was sitting in here, and you were in there doing whatever you were doing, and I started watching the Batman. And you're like, you just heard the music, you didn't hear anything else. And you're like, you're watching the Batman, aren't you? Yeah. We watch the Batman a lot in this household.
Because it is the best superhero movie ever made.
But apparently, James Gunn thinks The Flash is going to take that title away from the Batman.
We'll see.
We'll see.
I don't think so, but we'll see.
We'll see. We'll see. So yeah, guys, what do you think? What are you most excited about? I personally am most excited. What am I most excited for?
You can't say the Batman.
I can't say the Batman. Because I'm pretty fucking excited about the Batman. You know what? I'm going to say that the two things that have really, really sending my cork a bobbin would be The Brave and the Bold. I'm very excited about that. And I would say that I think Swamp Thing.
Yeah, dude. That's going to be awesome.
Swamp Thing and The Brave and the Bold are two big ones for me. The one I'm least excited about is going to be that Paradise.
Yeah, me too.
The Themyscira one. Unless somebody can help me be more excited about that. I'm probably going to watch it. It's DC. I'm going to watch it.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to definitely watch it.
So, I mean, you got me.
I'm
you got me.
independent fucking DC fanboy. I will watch it.
Unapologetic DC fan, people. Yeah. Right here. That's what Unofficial Geek is. So anyways, guys, that's it for today. I think we're done talking about James Gunn.
We're done talking about Gunn. Done talking about Gunn.
Yeah. So guys, let's see here. What have we got coming up on the program? Whenever I'm able to drop those news dailies, just check them out. I am on track to do my comic review for this week by tomorrow. I am... Yeah. I think that's the best that I can announce right now with certainty.
We'll come back with you next week with something.
With something. There's gonna be something.
Maybe we watch Mannequin. I don't know.
Maybe we'll watch Mannequin and talk about Kim Cattrall and Andrew McCarthy.
Yeah.
Yeah. But until then.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Watch some Batman. Read some comics and
do things with your life, man. Do things with your life.
You know.
Important things.
Make something beautiful.
Do drugs. Yeah, I'm Bizarro Nancy Reagan now. Do drugs.
Kids, don't do drugs.
I'm what happens when that happens.
Bizarro Joe admits things on the internet.
All right.
Anyway, guys,
Goodbye.
Thank you for joining us. Let us know in the comments, what are you excited about in regards to the big announcement from James Gunn. Let us know if, you have any suggestions for reading material involving that whole Themyscira show. And we'll be seeing ya until
Bye.
next time. Bye-bye.